Moment in hockey history, the Nashville Predators have climbed out of last place in the Central Division and currently sit in 7th place in the Central Division. After 30 games skated, the Preds have a record of 8-16 and 622 points, has them very far out of first place in the Central Division. On the road, where the Preds' next game will take place against the Colorado Avalanche, that record of 3-9-4. The Preds have scored 68 goals in the season. They've given up 93. That's a goal differential of -25. Let's update the Central Division standings. Then we'll talk Preds. Then we'll get into this game matchup. Central Division, as of this moment, is led by the Winnipeg Jets in first place with 43 points after 31 games skated. The Minnesota Wild have dropped into second place with 42 points. The Dallas Stars have 34 points. Colorado Avalanche also have 34 points in fourth place. In fifth place, Utah has 31. Sixth place, St. Louis has 30. Then you'll find the Preds at 22 and the Chicago Blackhawks at 20 points on the season. Now, for the Predators, their week ahead. First, the game against Colorado in Denver, which is the one we're previewing right here. And then Tuesday versus the New York Rangers back at Bridgestone Arena. Thursday, hosting the Pittsburgh Penguins. Saturday, hosting the LA Kings. So a big week ahead at Bridgestone Arena. On the 23rd of December versus the Carolina Hurricanes. And then the Christmas break back on the 27th from that at the St. Louis Blues. The Preds' next opponent is the Colorado Avalanche, and this game will take place in Denver. For the Preds, it's already their second trip to Colorado this season. They've played the Avalanche 2 times. They'll play a total of 4, so this is the third of 4 regular season meetings. Let's take you back to November the 2nd when the Preds defeated Colorado 5-2 at Bridgestone Arena. It was UC Saros picking up the victory, going 29 of 31. 5 different goal scorers for the Preds: Forsberg, Nyquist, Sissons, Stamkos, and Josi. Noonan, that name should sound familiar because he's now a Nashville Predator, took the loss for the Colorado Avalanche, 21 out of 24. McKinnon and Makar scored the goals for Colorado. These two teams would meet again just days later on the 11th of November in Denver, where the Predators would fall 3-2 in overtime. Saros would go 29 out of 32, taking the loss. Evangelista and Sissons would score the goals for the Preds. Georgiev, who is no longer with the organization, would pick up the victory, 28 out of 30. Rantanen, Taves, and Girard with the overtime game-winning goal for the Colorado Avalanche. These two teams will meet again at Bridgestone Arena on February the 22nd. Before we get into the Colorado Avalanche, let's update you on the Nashville Predators injury situation. No time frame or timetable has been given for any of the returns. Luzon, Carrier, and Josi, 3 of the Predators' starting 6 defensemen, are still out at this time. The Colorado Avalanche currently find themselves in 4th place in the Central Division. They've skated 31 games this season, one more than the Preds. They have a record of 17-14-0. 34 points has them tied with Dallas, but because of tiebreakers, they're currently outside of the playoffs looking in with 34 points. They're 12 points ahead of the Nashville Predators. They have a home record of 7-8-0. That's reasonable. They've scored 102 goals in the season. They've given up 109 against. They have a goal differential of -7. In their most recent stretch of action, most completed 5, go back to December the 5th. We'll have a 5-3 loss to the Carolina Hurricanes. On the 7th of December, 2-1 win at Detroit. On the 8th of December, 4-0 win at New Jersey. On the 10th of December, a 6-2 win at Pittsburgh. And most recently, on the 12th of December, a 4-1 loss versus Utah. Wedgwood, yes, that Wedgwood, got the start, took the loss, going 19 out of 22. Talking about the matchup here in the NHL rankings for the Predators and the Colorado Avalanche in the goals for category, the Preds still last in the league at 32nd, 2.27. Colorado Avalanche significantly better, 3.26 goals per game. That is 11th best in the NHL. When it comes to the goals against category, 19th is what the Predators are ranked, giving up 3.10 goals per game. The Colorado Avalanche are giving up 3.52 goals against per game, which is 29th overall in the NHL. In the shots on goal category, the Preds at 13th in the league at 29.1. Colorado also the same number, 29.1. They are rated 15th. Shots against, 30.1 for Nashville is 26, while 26.3 given up against the Colorado Avalanche is 5th best in the NHL. Special teams, the Colorado Avalanche have the advantage in the power play, converting at 24.5%. That's 9th best in the league. 23 conversions on 94 opportunities to the Preds power play, which is converting at 18.2%, 22nd overall in the NHL. 16 conversions on 88 opportunities. When it comes to penalty kill, the Preds have that advantage over the Colorado Avalanche. First in the NHL in penalty kill at 87.2% kill rate. They've given much as 12 power play goals against on the season, while the Colorado Avalanche have a 74.4% kill rate. That's 25th in the league. They've given up 21 power play goals against. So for the Nashville Predators, they managed to pick up their out of 4 points against the Avalanche so far this season. They've outscored them 7-5, but they do have some problems on the blue line with some injuries. Roman Josi, the leading scorer of the Nashville Predators, out right now. 7 goals, 16 assists for 23 points. Philip Forsberg's at 9 goals and 10 assists for 19 points. Good to see some movement in Phil's stat lines. O'Reilly, 7 goals and 10 assists for 17 points. Marchessault, 7 and 10 for 17. Stamkos, 7 and 8 for 15. The stats leaders for the Colorado Avalanche, just incredible what McKinnon is doing. Always incredible what he is doing. He is a pred killer through and through. So are the first 3 on this board right here. 11 goals, 36 assists for McKinnon, 47 points overall in the season. Rantanen, 18 goals, 25 assists, 43 points on the season. Cale Makar, 9 goals and 27 assists, 36 points. Middle stats at 7 and 14 for 21, and Sam Girard's got 2 goals, 14 assists for 16 overall points. Anticipated goaltending matchup sees UC Saros at 6-13 and 5 at 2.72 goals against average, a 908 save percentage with 2 shutouts. Facing off against Wedgwood with a record of 3-2-0, a 1.92 goals against, a 931 save percentage. That's got you all set up for the third of 4 meetings this season between the Predators and the Colorado Avalanche. It's taking place in Denver. The Preds falling out there most recently when they stopped in November on the 11th, 3-2 in overtime. If the Preds win this game, they will manage to take 5 out of 6 points from the Colorado Avalanche so far on the season. Let's go back and talk about what happened in Dallas. It's the Reaver Sports full game recap. And it's coming up next right here on the Renegades of Buck podcast.